Hey guys, my name is Christina and I'm going to be filming an eating on a budget video. The aim is to survive for 10 pounds the whole week, and all the meals are going to be vegan friendly. And I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer that this is going to be a huge challenge for myself because I spend most of my money on food. And this is just because I like getting more natural and organic products that have less ingredients. These kind of products usually are more expensive, so as a student I want to save more money, and I believe this will be very beneficial. Today we're gonna head to the supermarket and complete my weekly shopping. Let's go. So here I am at the supermarket. Found rice, a big bag of rice for 4 to 5p. Grabbed some lentils, which are really easy to cook. Found a really cheap tomato sauce for 39p. It has a lot of ingredients, by the way. Then I went to grab some pasta. Found a bag of pasta for 21p. I would usually opt for a whole grain pasta, but it would be more expensive. This is where I had the most struggle with. I found the cheapest can of tomatoes, which was 28p, but it requires a can opener and I don't have it at home. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Then I wanted to buy some pinto beans because they are high in protein, but they only had cannellini. And then I found this peanut butter, which I never tried before, but it was only 85p. Talking about oats, 75p for 1 kilogram of forage oats. That's cheap, and it's gonna last me more than a week. Then probably this was the most expensive product that I bought today. When buying bananas, I always try to pick the single ones because these are the ones that are getting thrown away. Then I grabbed an onion, and with broccoli I kind of messed up because I thought that the packaged one was a cheaper one, but later I found out that it wasn't, so I feel ashamed. Then I grabbed some soy drink to make my porridge more creamy, and 2 apples to have it as a snack. I left carrots at the very end because if I had some spare pennies left, I could use it for a carrot because they're usually very cheap. So this is my whole shopping bag today. I'm gonna head to the checkout now. And I have everything under 10 pounds. Whoop, whoop. I got back from the supermarket now and I displayed all the products that I bought on the kitchen table. So I'm gonna show you now. So these are all the products that I bought. To be honest, it looks like a lot of food. And this is the receipt that I have, which says $9.98. So yeah, I even got 2 pence to spare. The soy drink and put it in the fridge. Probably the veggies as well. The rest is gonna stay like this on my kitchen table for the rest of the week. And also I've decided to use my oil, salt and pepper because I think that everyone can find these in their kitchens, so this is just gonna help me with cooking. So yeah, let's get this week started. Good morning everyone. I'm making creamy porridge. I'm gonna put some sliced banana and peanut butter. This is going to be my breakfast for the whole week. For lunch I'm making rice and beans. I soaked all the beans overnight and I'm boiling them with a little bit of salt. I'm boiling 1 cup of rice with 2 cups of water, cutting 2 carrots, a little bit of onion and broccoli. I'm putting all the veggies into a pan. While they're almost done, I'm putting half of the beans, half of the tomato sauce, a little bit of water, and 1 teaspoon of peanut butter. I'm mixing everything and serving it with rice. I have decided that I want something else for dinner, and I'm gonna make pasta with canned tomatoes and hummus. I looked up how to open a can without a can opener, and I saw someone opening it with a spoon, so I'll try to do it now. I'm putting half of the can to the saucepan and boiling some pasta in the meantime. I'm seasoning my sauce with salt, pepper and a little bit of oil and letting it simmer for about 10 minutes. Putting half of the hummus and mixing it well, and then pouring my sauce over the pasta. This is a very quick and easy meal to make. Yesterday I finished all the food that I cooked on Monday, so today I'm cooking lentils with rice. I'm boiling broccoli and setting the broth aside for later. I'm boiling some lentils. I'm frying the onions and cutting 2 carrots and putting them in the pan. When the lentils are done, I'm putting them in the pan together with carrots and onions, and then putting the rest of the canned tomatoes. Then putting the rest of the hummus and serving everything with rice and the side broccoli. I poured a little bit of milk to make a creamy soup out of the lentils. For dinner I'm making crispy beans. I'm spreading the beans on a baking tray and seasoning them with salt, pepper and oil. I'm putting them in the oven for 20 minutes. In the meantime I'm making the sauce by mixing peanut butter, salt and milk. I'm mixing it very well until it gets to a creamy consistency. Flipping the beans and putting them in the oven for another 15 minutes. Taking the beans out of the oven when they're golden and crispy and serving them with broccoli and the peanut butter sauce. It's more of a snack than a full dinner, but you can serve it with rice to make it more filling. For dinner I'm making pasta with lentils. I'm frying onion in the pan together with the grated carrot. When the lentils are done, I'm putting them in the pan and boiling some pasta in the meantime. I'm putting the rest of the tomato sauce and a little bit of water and mixing everything together with pasta. For my last lunch, I decided to make bean patties by mashing the beans and adding a little bit of peanut butter, water, and oats. So my challenge is over and I survived the whole week with under 10 pounds. And I'm saying under because I still have half a bag of oats and half a bag of rice left. Probably you noticed during the week that I really don't like to eat the same meals. So even with limited products, I'm trying to turn my meals upside down. So for example, I made soup out of beans and lentils, or later on I made crispy beans and bean patties, instead of having just beans with plain rice. I think it makes my meals more interesting and more appealing, and I didn't get bored that quickly. And I wanted to share with you 2 tips that I discovered about snacking, because I love snacking. I mean, who doesn't? The first tip is whenever you feel the urge to snack, just drink a glass of water. It's not magic, but it helps a little bit. And the second tip is straight after dinner, go to your bathroom and brush your teeth. And not only brush, but also floss, because that takes a lot of time and effort, and you really don't want to ruin that after. And also you have a fresh breath, so it stops you from thinking of snacking. Obviously, I don't recommend eating only this all the time, because we need variety in our diet, and I also really like veggies and fruits. But if you ever need to get through the week with only 10 pounds in your pocket or bank account, you will know what to do now. So I hope you're gonna find this video useful, and thank you for watching.